The AA meeting presents CrownTalk. Hey out there, my Crown ones. This is Rebecca, aka Crown Riri. Thank you so much for pressing play for a CrownTalk mini moment. I definitely appreciate it. If you don't mind, please don't forget to follow me on my social media. Instagram, crowned ed _re Becca. And also I have a YouTube page just for my crown ones, which is crowned Riri. And that is where I would be posting Crown Talk mini moments and also the Crown Talk podcast. Thank you so much for all of your support. King also says thank you too, and also Royal. Again, don't forget that you're crowned, and don't forget your crown. And I hope that you enjoy the show. Well, not the show. Crown Talk mini moment. Thank you. Hi, my name is Rebecca, aka Crown Riri, and this is a Crown Talk mini moment. Hello out there to all of my crown ones. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're sitting on your thrones. And if you do not have your crown, please go and get it. I will wait. Thank you. We're doing audio today because it's nighttime and I don't have good lighting. So, on top of that, I have, I will call him King Bobo on the line. Hi.
Hi, what's going on, guys? Me, your favorite nerd, Bobo.
Thank you for joining me for Crown Talk Mini Moment. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I always love these mini moments. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Oh, thank you. And I reached out to you. I guess I would call this episode The Crown. Because as everybody knows, I'm no longer saying I believe that we're crowned. I know that we are all crowned. I received confirmation from by watching a movie. But yeah.
Yeah, actually, the King series, I love what you're doing with that as well. So inspirational.
Thank you. I thought about doing something different. I know sometimes guys get told everything negative but nothing positive. So yeah, that's what that was about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's needed. It's really needed.
Thank you. A lot of people say that. Even like women be like, you know what, that's really needed. So thank you. Okay, so I reached out to Mr. Bobo. I was having a Star Wars Saturday binge watching moment. If nobody knows, I am a Star Wars fan. Do they have a name for people who like Star Wars?
We're just nerds.
Okay.
We're just nerds.
I am a nerd. I am a nerd of the Resistance. How about that?
Yes.
And I think Friday I posted up about how your crown is more powerful than your cape sometimes. And I was watching The Last Jedi, which is one of my favorites. And there was a scene in there where Skywalker decided to use his crown versus using his cape. And I reached out to Mr. Bobo and I said, let me confirm or let me make sure. And then I said, you know what? I just have him explain it on this show. So, what we were talking about was when Skywalker decided to... Wait, I'm sorry. Explain that part to me, if you don't mind.
So, there is a... If you guys don't know, he's a Jedi. The Jedi have these abilities within the Force. There is an ancient ability called Force projection, where you can put yourself in any space or any place in the galaxy, or however far out your power can reach, without actually physically being there. And he did that at the end of the final fight scene between the Resistance and the First Order, because the Resistance was literally on the rope. They needed just a little bit of time to get out. And everyone was kind of banking on the Skywalker showing up and saving the day, and he was supposed to put on his old Jedi cape and robe and like come out and do all the flashy tricks and stuff, but he didn't come back. Yeah, he didn't come back with Rey. He decided to stay on his little moon, on his planet.
Right. And would you say that it's like him thinking his crown rather than like sacrificing himself, and not being
Yeah.
able to join us December the 20th?
Honestly, yeah, he really. Well, here's the thing, though. I'll say this: he really used his crown because he really opened my mind when you gave me that analogy about it, because he knew he couldn't take on the First Order. He's literally one man.
Right.
But with what he did, he gave the ability to keep the hope of the resistance alive. He gave them the opportunity to still fight another day by still being the quote unquote Skywalker and this mythical, like, amazing Jedi that can do anything.
Right.
He didn't have to raise one finger. All he had to do was just kind of project himself there.
Right. And even with that, he pretty much like saved the day, like you said, allowing them to escape and allowing them.
One of the things that people don't realize about like the Star Wars setup is the second movie, the good guys always lose. Like, I hate to say, like, every second movie in the trilogy, the good guys always lose.
Right.
So we get to the third act where everything comes back around, and this was just their way of getting to the third act, and it was such a beautiful send-off for a character that's been around for over, like, 4 decades.
Right. Yeah, I think I watched The Last Jedi, I don't know, more than more than the hands on one finger. But I just, like, wasn't until I watched it Saturday that I was just like, this is a crown moment, because, again, he could have went out there. And I think Yoda even was talking to him, was like, you need to, like, think about what you're doing instead of just always going towards the action of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah, and
that's
I think...
a big thing because... Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, and just comparing that to like how we live our lives, where sometimes we automatically go into action mode and we don't think about how is that benefiting us, or how is that going to help us in the long run? Because sometimes we think unselfishly and we just go for it, not thinking about like the cause and effect.
True, I know I'm literally like that. I know a lot of people will tell you, so people who know me, that I will give until I literally have nothing more, and I'm always jumping into action. And like, it was so bad one time that I would answer the phone with, "Hey, what's wrong?" Like, it's a reflex. Is, "Hey, what's wrong?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to start thinking about yourself more and start thinking about more chess moves than just checkers.
Right. Oh, I agree. That's so funny, because I was thinking about chess earlier today with the whole king and queen. I'm doing like the Dear Kings list, and I was just like, I can't tell a king that he's not a king, because when you play chess, you're going to have king pieces and you're going to have queen pieces. It doesn't matter like what your experience is, you're going to grab a king piece. So like, it doesn't matter. So, it's awesome. And then also, I was watching. I am such a. I am a nerd. I just realized that talking. I am a nerd. I was watching the Dark Knight Rises. My favorite, one of the best Batman movies. And I was laughing because the fight scene with him and Bane, which I love. But I believe like that was Batman acting with his cape and not his crown, because like that whole thing was like a whole setup. And he was just trying to save the day, and it was just like, no, that didn't work out for you.
Yeah, so I would say that is a quintessential Batman story of where Bane breaks Batman, because like you always hear the stories about how Batman is the most resilient hero or whatever,
yes,
and how he can literally think his way out of anything.
Right.
It's when he gets that hubris and that actual like, I'm just going to take him head on mentality. That's when he gets broken, and he literally has to, like, in the comics, he had to sit out way longer. Like, it literally was a whole span of comic books where someone else had to take over as Batman.
Oh, wow.
Because Batman had to take it back. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a lot that they couldn't touch on in the actual movie or whatever, but they did a really good job kind of bringing that to life, because here's the person that we put on this like kind of like pedestal. He has this monolith, like Batman is the hero in Gotham.
Right.
And for someone to be like, I've broken him, like, he can't do anything. Like, so you're kind of on your own. So
yeah.
And it tells us as the reader, like, you can't rely on just going head on, 100 miles an hour.
Right.
You have to still use, like, when he comes back or tries to, when he does rally again, he doesn't just go straight at Bane. Like, he does concoct the plan and, like, put things in motion, because that's the biggest part of Batman. Some people will agree that his superpower is white privilege, but it's
this big jump. Because if he would have not made the jump, there would be no Batman.
basically.
Yeah.
That's basically it. And sometimes you have to take that leap of faith.
Right.
And just know that what you're doing is in the right move for you and for whatever your goal is. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, now I just think I love that movie. You know, the funny part is I like Bane's character. I actually like know the part, and he was like in the dark. I was born in the dark. But anyway, that's like my favorite part because right. But that's like my favorite part because him himself already had this planned out what he was going to do, and he already knew that Batman is more of a superhero than him thinking logically. You know, like he uses his tools for whatever he has around him, and sometimes even like the butler, Alfred even tell him like sometimes you need to think before you do. Yeah, I think that happened with the movie with the Joker. Yes, it did. Okay, so I love superhero movies. Yes. So, are you prepared for December the 20th for the Star Wars last trilogy?
I am, but I'm not. Like, I went through a whole thing with Watchmen this weekend, so like my brain is kind of like numb.
Oh yeah, I was watching. Yeah, I was watching it, and then it was getting closer to the end. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait until I could just binge watch. Like, I think I have to binge watch like the last 3 episodes because it was like so much. Yeah, so
yeah, that's another thing we have to talk about is Watchmen. But yeah, with Star Wars, like it's going to be a big part of my childhood. Like, cause people were like, oh yeah, we were sad with Toy Story 4. This is my Toy Story. Like I love Toy Story. I grew up with it, whatever. But like, I've been a Star Wars fan since I can remember watching movies.
Yes.
Like, one of the first movies I remember watching was A New Hope, and then I watched, like I said, all the original trilogies. I was in the theater for every prequel, and I've watched all the parody movies. I've seen all the side stories. I've watched every cartoon. I've read all the books. I've read all the comics. Like, I'm deeply invested.
Right.
And yeah, so like for it to be ending or having this grand finale, like, it's going to be something that I have to kind of like sit with for a minute, and then go down to Orlando and cry when I walk in the Galaxy's Edge.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't too emotional when it came to the Avengers, their last movie, but I think with this one, like I said, because when I watch Star Wars, there are times where I just find like my crown moment, you know, with them saying, you know, like, you are the light is within you, and it's just like, it's so true. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. I know I'm not gonna go Friday or even that weekend. I'm gonna give myself a moment, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I understand. I know me. I have to be there Thursday night or Friday night, and like in the seat, like just ready. Like, so I'm excited. I'm also like, I know it's gonna probably take me a couple of times watching it for it to fully sink in. Like, all right, the next one we're gonna get, none of these people will be here.
Yeah, I think they said the next one will be into like 2022, from what I read. So, but and just speaking on this, I know that you just put out your episode of Baby Yoda.
I have another episode coming out as well today, but I wanted to put out the bonus episode of Baby Yoda this week.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love Baby Yoda.
Yes, I am watching The Mandalorian. That's another one where I have to like binge watch like 3 episodes at a time. And I am a Star Wars fan, but I didn't understand like the big hype about Baby Yoda until I heard your podcast, and I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. It's not actually Baby Yoda.
Yeah. We don't know. We just know his name is the Child.
Yes.
But like he's of Yoda's species, which we still don't really know the name of, so we just call them all Yoda.
Right. Okay, I was like, so why everybody mad about Baby Yoda? And I was like, oh, okay, I understand. It's more of an emotional thing.
It's really like, but he's so adorable, and he's so like you can tell that they're going to try to set him up for a bigger role down the line in the future.
Yes.
Because he's so powerful already as like a child.
Yes.
So just imagine like what he can do when he actually learns the Force and learns how to be a Jedi.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think watching The Mandalorian and then like having my little Star Wars moment. But I think it was like the farmer on The Mandalorian, and he's like, I have spoken. I just want to say that like every time I say something. I need more people that I know to watch it. That way when I say it, they be like, oh yeah, that means that she's not going to say anything else. Okay, well, I don't want to keep you, but thank you so much for dropping by, allowing me to connect with you. Like I said, I was like, it doesn't make any sense for me to ask him, but him not explain it the best way that I know that he can better than me. So thank you so much. I was like, yeah, when I say it, I'll be like that man, this man, that man. So thank you again for just allowing me to share my Crown Talk moment with you. Thank you.
And you know as well, you're always welcome on the block, so I had to have you on there soon as well, all right?
Yes, sir. And also, I guess when I have my extra Crown Talk episode, you are more than welcome to have a seat.
All right.
Oh, and please tell my Crown ones where they can find you.
Oh, of course. You guys can find me anywhere that you can look on social media. I'm under Bobo FNN. That's BOBBOFNN. That'll be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You guys can check out in my podcast on Podomatic, Stitcher, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Deezer, and Google Play. And I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Patreon is my crowdsourcing fundage. It's just how I get paid. This is because I've transitioned to telling people like this is my actual job.
Yes.
You guys can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/Bobo. That's Patreon.com/BOBBO. I'm having about 4 tiers, so you can start from like $1 up to $35. You get perks and you get rewards. There's also all the bonus episodes will exclusively be put on my Patreon first, and then it'll be released to everybody afterwards. So you guys get first dibs on that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get pictures of me wrestling. You'll get pictures and videos of me. My dog just walked in the room. My fault.
That's fine.
You'll get pictures of me wrestling. You'll get pictures and videos of like my poetry, my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's where you can support me the most. And I do appreciate everyone who does support me on my Patreon.
Yes.
Shout out to all the blockheads out there.
I love it. Okay, well, thank you so much. And the Crown ones, please go out and support Bobo. As you can see, he knows what he's talking about, and that's what matters. So please support him. Thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you as well for having me, all right?
Thank you. And don't forget your crown, and don't forget your crown.
Yes.
Talk to you soon.
All right now.
Bye. Thank you so much, Crown Ones, for tuning in. I definitely do appreciate it. Yes. Don't forget that you are crowned, and don't forget your crown. I know sometimes it is hard to keep our crowns balanced on our heads, but like I posted before, we got this. We already have the tools. Your crown has been bought and paid for. You just have to put it on, and that is the truth. I know that we're crowned. Thank you again for tuning into Crown Talk.